Hello, this is Paulette Downey, and I have a message from the Lord. And today's message is how do I feel that void in me? So, a lot of times we have this kind of restlessness about ourselves where we feel like, okay, I'm bored, I should be doing something. Um, what should I be doing? And we try to fill up our time with things that we feel are going to make us feel complete and satisfied. And we're not listening to what that feeling is really telling us. And when we are presented with that feeling, a void that we have to do something, or a void that we need to fill whatever that void is with various things that are going on in the world. And of course, none of these things ever fill that void. They may fill them temporarily, but in the long term, we feel empty all over again. And that's because that's a call from God saying, here I am, spend some time with me. Now, I know there are people who, they search many different religions and they practice many different religions. Like you have some people who have practiced several different religions throughout the course of their life, trying to find some kind of fulfillment in their life. They're trying to fill that emptiness that they are feeling inside. And it doesn't matter how much money you have, it doesn't matter how famous you are, it doesn't matter how well you're doing in life or how many people you have in your life. There is that void there that no one in this world can fill, and nothing in the world can fill. So neither can the things that we do, the activities that we get involved with, the people who we get involved with. None of them can completely and totally and entirely fill that void, because that void is God, and only He can complete us. Only He can fill that void in us that we all have. We were made, we are a spirit. Every single person in this world, we are a spirit living in a human body. And so the spirit was meant to serve God, to worship God, to spend time with Him, to commune with Him. And when we are not doing that, we are not filling that void that can only be filled by connecting with Him. So, as a spirit, when we are feeling, first of all, when we are feeding our flesh, be it food, be it shopping, be it through sex, be it through drugs, be it through pornography, be it through just so many, like partying and and all the various things out there that people do to try and feel complete and try to feel, whole. These things can never satisfy us completely. Like we're feeding the flesh. We are feeding the flesh, but we are not feeding the spirit. So the spirit is starving. While we are taking care of the flesh, we're taking care of all of the needs of the flesh, but we are not taking care of any of the needs of the spirit. Like some people they don't have a relationship with Jesus Christ. Or if they do have a relationship with Jesus Christ, they aren't spending the kind of time with Him that is necessary to fill that void. Time needs to be spent with Him every day in commune, praying, worshiping, reading the Bible. This is a daily thing that will fill our spiritual needs. that are being that need to be filled, and for some of us that are being neglected. So in often cases, if you find that if you're not a Christian and you're feeling this void, you're not a Christian and you're feeling this void, it is because your spiritual needs are being neglected. And this is what I say, when there are many people who go out and they try to fill that void with all these different religions, and none of these religions can fill them because none of these religions created them. God created them. God gave them a spirit. These other religions are man made, and not one of them has the power to completely and totally satisfy the spiritual needs that the spirit that God created in us needs. And so that's why people will go from one religion to another religion to another religion. After they find that it doesn't work, and after they find that they're not being completely fulfilled in one religion, then they will go to another. And then they will go to another and to another. And they say it's all spiritual. This is me and my spirituality, whatever that religion is, but it never completely satisfies them. And then they have to keep moving on to the next religion, to the next religion, to the next religion, trying to find something that is going to fill that void that was meant to be filled by God. And God is not going to allow anything else to compete with that spirit that he created for us.